Step 1. We need to find out what your store's IP address is. If you go to your Office PC and go to the Start icon in the bottom left hand corner of the screen, and we're going to go into a command program. So if you can type in the letters CMD and enter, you will see this black box appears, and just where the arrow is of administrator, if you can type in IPCONFIG, now the IP address will either appear as IP address or IPv4 address. For this store here, you can see that it is 172.3.1.8.8. You do not need the numbers 253. Turn your Themis handset on. Swipe left to the desktop page. Select the red and white icon. You will find that web page is not available. This means now we have to program in your store's IP address. Stay on this page and tap the menu icon. Select Save to Bookmarks. Now you have to amend the IP address to your store's IP address. You only need to change the first 3 sets of numbers as shown on the screen. Leave the last set as 253. Be careful not to change any other part of this address, as the handset will not work without it. And then, very importantly, go down to Add To. Select Bookmarks and change this to Home Screen. Change your label to an appropriate title. Select OK to save, and then tap the back button to return to the home screen. You now need to remove the old icon from the desktop by tap and holding the icon. Drag it up to the top of the screen where you see the word Remove. You now need to change the IP address in the Wi-Fi settings. Select Settings on the desktop. Tap Wi-Fi. Press and hold HWL-RT Wi-Fi. Select Modify Network. Swipe down the menu until you get to IP address and gateway. Select the first 3 sets of numbers on the IP address and enter your store's IP address. Again, very importantly, do not adjust the 4th set of numbers on this menu, as these numbers are incremental to the handsets for stock taking. Select Gateway, and again enter your store's IP address to the first 3 sets of numbers, making sure not to change the 4th set of numbers and remaining it at 254. Select Save, and then tap the back button till you reach the desktop menu. Your setup is now complete, and you can select your link to EdgePass.